Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to take a look at a very economical and comprehensive first aid kit from Amazon. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. So today I'm going to show you this very economical and comprehensive first aid kit from Amazon. So the company reached out to us and asked would we like to review it, and after me doing a little research about the product itself before telling them yes, I decided to that I would like to look at it. So to tell you a little bit about it, it's on Amazon. Price on this is $21.97 including shipping. And speaking of Amazon, I'll go ahead and tell you we've started an Amazon affiliate store. So a lot of these products that we review or reviewed in the past is now going to be going forward is going to be in that Amazon store. So it doesn't cost you any more to shop there. In the section below down there will always be a link from now on, and just click on the link and then you can look around our store, see what's there. But it doesn't cost you anything extra. You can find this product and others. So it's things that we feel like that we've reviewed and does a good job. So this one here has 150 pieces in it. It has over 800 reviews on Amazon currently with 4.5 stars. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. We'll look at the measurements real quick. It's about 8 to 9 inches in width. It is approximately about little over 6 inches tall and about 3 inches wide, a little over 3 inches. So this right here would fit in most glove boxes of today's cars. Most of the glove boxes are pretty high. I'll show you the size compared to my hand. So I like this style case a little better than I do the plastic ones. A lot of times those plastic hard cases, they don't fit in things. So you could they'll fit in your glove box, but the glove box won't shut and things like that. Something like this would actually work a little better even in like a backpack or whatever. So the case is made of like a really nice nylon. It's not a ballistic, military grade style nylon, but it is better than some of the others I've seen. They're almost like paper thin kind of thing. So it does have the nylon material. It has nylon carrying handles, and it has a zipper closure. The zipper closure does have 2 zippers, so you can zip it down on each side, and I'll show you that. So let's take a look real quick. It's compartmentalized, so you have 2 compartments here, 2 smaller compartments, and 1 large compartment here. So keep in mind, things like this at this price point are excellent gifts for like Christmas. We got Christmas coming up. I've already put some of these in my cart from Amazon because I know good and well I have coworkers and or family members that do not have first aid kits and they need something like this. This would also make a good gift for a college student. Put it in your car for your wife. Put it in your camping stuff if you need that. So let's go ahead and take a look at it and see what we have here. So in this compartment here, it has a flap closure that covers both sides. So in this compartment, you have a bag here with all kinds of basic first aid type stuff. And this is full of Band-Aids of all sizes. Go ahead and take all this out for you. Take a look. Alcohol prep pads, quite a few of those. It has antiseptic wipes. It has iodine wipes. And then all kinds of Band-Aids. I've already actually used these Band-Aids. I had a torn cuticle here and I put one on a couple days ago. It did really well. But it's got all kinds of sizes, even has the butterfly style, if you can see that through the paper, to close up wounds, that kind of thing. Go ahead and put this back in here. I'll show you, I'll open one of these Band-Aids. It is a plastic style Band-Aid, it is not the cloth, but I will open one for you. Even though I call it a Band-Aid, Band-Aid is actually a name brand, but they call these bandages, but it is, essentially a Band-Aid. So if you look, it's just skin tone colored, and it is the plastic style. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and put one on this finger again, because every time I hit it, it hurts. Got a little bit of an infection now. So just like that. So you also have some Q-tips. These are actually wood Q-tips, so they're heavy duty Q-tips. In this bag here, you have a whistle, a magnetic compass. It does read correctly. It is just a basic cheap compass, nothing too fancy, but it is magnetic, not liquid filled, which I kind of like. The liquid filled, the cheaper ones, usually get an air bubble in them, and they're really no good after that. They've put a little thought into this kit in little things like they've put these safety pins, but they've captured them on one. It just wasn't tossed in a bag loosely. So they put a little thought into this. They actually have stainless steel tweezers. These are not the cheap plastic ones, which I was expecting at this price point. These are actually pretty heavy duty and pretty nice, to be honest with you. They actually have a little keeper here to keep them closed when you're not using them, which is a nice little touch that they include with that. Put all this back real quick. This whistle, for you guys wearing headphones, warning, I'm going to blow this just to kind of give you an idea. So if you have headphones, be sure to turn the volume down or take them off, because I'm getting ready to blow the whistle. It is very loud, so it actually has a lanyard for it. Plenty loud. I've seen a lot of these safety whistles or survival whistles, whatever you want to call them, and this right here ranks right up there as far as the volume. And that is what's called a P-less style, so there's not one of those little P's inside that rattle around that could get lost or whatever, damaged, and it wouldn't work. In this little pocket on top here, they give some kind of, looks like a free car emergency hammer that you can get. I don't know how you do it. It says you do not need a credit card. So it takes only 3 minutes. I don't know what all it's about or how it works. I hadn't done it yet, but they do include that. They also include a basic first aid guide to, and I'm sure they tell you how to use like the iodine prep pads, the non-adherent pads, blah, blah, blah. And it also gives you some ideas as far as recovery position, I see, breaks and fractures. So just a basic little first aid kit knowledge there. Also has a emergency poncho. This is the cheap disposable kind, obviously, in red in color. It has moleskin that's actually pre-cut. So for you guys that are in the military or gals, you sure know what moleskin is. If you've ever had a blister, they really hurt. So in like a bug out situation, or you're having to walk a long distance, maybe you got stranded out, you know, overlanding somewhere, and you got to walk off a trail and you get a blister, it is super painful. So something like this is what you need to help fix that. It has an abdominal, there you go, I'll get it out, pad that's 5x9. It's just an extra absorbent pad, so like body fluids and things like that. Set that there. So that's all that's in this compartment, I think. Let me make sure. Yep, all that's in that compartment. Let's check out this compartment real quick. It has one of the instant cold presses. The instant cold press, if you're not familiar with these compresses, you pop a little water bladder that's inside of this. It has granules that then react with that water and it gets cold. So like sprains and things like that. Has a chem light, a chem stick, a light stick, whatever you want to call it. This is a 6-inch model. I'm not sure if it has the, oh, it does have a lanyard, so you can wear it around your neck, and or you possibly could use it for signaling. Some of those are just push on the ends. I'm not going to open this one up, but you got to make sure it's tied, affixed, so when you go swinging it to do like signaling, for somebody to find you, you don't want it to go flying off and lose it. So this right here is yellow. It's got a nice little pair of scissors here. Some gauze wrap. It is 5 centimeters by 3.6 meters, so roughly about a little, I guess around 3 feet, and about probably 2 inches wide. It has a one-way valve CPR mask. Current CPR procedure is not to use the breath method, but if you know the old school style, this would work just fine for something like that. That's what you would use this for. This is a CPR mask. It has a little bit of medical tape, so if you need to tape up bandages and things like that, whatever, it does have that. It has vinyl gloves. These are powder-free and latex-free, so you don't have to worry about any type of latex allergies potentially. Emergency blanket. So this is one of the silver emergency blankets. It's 82 inches by 52 inches. People going in shock, it will protect you a little bit from the elements if you would need that, things like that. So it's wind and waterproof, obviously, so that is a good thing to have in there. Triangle bandage. So the triangle bandage helps you wrap up like your arm during if you had a sprain or a broke wrist, broke arm, something like that, head injuries, whatever. This right here is what you would use, something similar to this. Has a bunch of different pads. It has a sterile gauze pads. There's a bunch of those 3x3s. It has a non-adherent pad and an adhesive wound dressing. It has an eye pad and another eye pad. So this actually even has, if you had an eye injury, say out on the trail or hunting or something like that. So if you want just a simple, comprehensive setup, this is probably what I would go with. Now, with that said, there's a couple things that I would do is, one, I would probably add at least some Neosporin in here. And that's the good thing about these kits, because I add to mine and take away stuff all the time. And so I would probably add some Neosporin and probably some type of pain relief, some medicines, if that kind of thing, to make sure you have some of that in here in your setup. Another thing that you could do is put this, because it is not waterproof, so I would probably put this in a Ziploc bag. Just one of the nice quality, Hefty or something, Handy, I forget what the other one was. The ones my wife buys, they're freezer quality, and I would just simply put it in something like that, one of the larger Ziploc bags, and store it that way. That way you could actually probably store it on a boat, you could store it wherever you wanted, and it would be a little more protected from the elements and water and things like that. But anyway, guys, I'm pretty impressed with this. That's why I decided to do the review. And once I got it in, I started looking at it and what all it had in it. Other than a few additions that I would do, again, some Neosporin, some basic medications, pain relievers, and stuff like that. This right here would be an excellent thing to keep with you in your car, truck, again, backpack, whatever. Teacher at school, maybe, just have something on hand there close by that you didn't have to go to the office to get. That sort of thing. Great gift item too because of the price point. Again, it is $21.97 currently on Amazon. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. I want to thank the company for sending this out to us and having us take a look at it for a review. If you do decide you want something like this, be sure to shop in the Amazon link that I referred to earlier in the video. That would be greatly appreciated. It doesn't cost you any more or any less. It's just we get paid a small commission and as an affiliate store making recommendations and reviews. So anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you got experience with something like this, please share that with us in the comments below. And as always, like, share, and subscribe. Bring another video shortly. Have a great day.